For the hook, I would just write out a couple of words that I want to include in my summary. And those couple of words are that these are important places. And for my bridge, I would want to find a way to connect the hook to the thesis, and I think I can do that by pointing out value of these places. My thesis is the only sentence I write all the way out because I wrote it out after I flipped the prompt. And I write it out because I want to make sure that I have laid out all my reasons so that when I plan my body paragraphs, everything matches up. So, because my first reason is natural benefits, that means my first body paragraph is going to be about natural benefits. Since this is historical for reason number 2, body paragraph will be about historical. And since reason number 3 is cultural, body paragraph 3 will be about cultural. I only planned out body paragraph number 1 because I want you to have some experience with planning out body paragraph number 2 and number 3. But let's take a look at how I did plan it out. So the first sentence in my body says answer with transition, statement, and first reason. So transition is initially, statement is that they are significant, and the reason is because of nature. Now, in my example, I actually switched these around and put nature first and then significant. That's totally okay. Just make sure that you have all 3, and the transition, though, must be first. When I plan my cite evidence, all I do is tell the location of that evidence. Why? Because I've already highlighted it, so it's not going to be hard for me to find. And I don't want to write it all out here when I'm just going to have to rewrite it all out later. Then when I explain with commentary, I try to give one-word answers for why it's important, protection, and how does that evidence support the claim? Well, the many plants support that. Then when I ingeminate, I give my transition, my evidence, where it's located, and then one-word answers for why it's important and how it supports. Then last but not least, my top it off. Now, in my introduction, I did put nature then significant. So in my top it off, I'm going to put significant then nature. In other words, I'm going to flip the order from my first sentence.